All right, everybody. So I have received my part for my needle clamp on my Husqvarna Topaz. Now they've been known to have a bad needle clamp. So the original needle clamp is no longer being sold. It's no longer available. So I bought a replacement, which is this one, off of eBay, and I'll put the link in the description of where I bought it from. So this is my first time installing this. I just got it in the mail today, and I'm going to follow the directions and get the needle clamp on and get my machine back working. So here is where the needle clamp should go, right here. I removed the old one. So these are the parts that came with it. This didn't come with it. I actually had to buy this, or I already had this. This is I believe it's a 2mm hex tool. So you are going to need one of these to screw this screw in. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to start off with reading the directions. Step 1, it says to remove your existing needle clamp, and that's what I've already done. Remove the needle clamp and any related parts. And okay, so step 2 is from the back, and I have my machine turned around so you're looking at the machine at the back. So it says from the back, install needle stop screw, which is part A. So that's what this is, part A. So it says install. It says from the back, install a needle stop screw A. This screw requires a 2mm hex tool. So I have that. Once screw is installed, turn about 2 revolutions. Not sure what that means, but I'm just going to maybe turn it 2 times. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you can also move this needle bar over just a little bit to kind of get to the back of it a little easier. So I'm going to take part A, and I am going to put it in there. And I'm just going to take my hex tool. It says turn 2 revolutions, so I'm going to assume it means to turn twice. All right, now it says now slide the needle clamp up into position, touching the threads only of screw A, and then secure screw A. It says the back side of the head of screw A will compress against the needle clamp, holding it into position. So this little thing right here, this little circle, should hold the needle clamp in place. So I am getting ready to, now mind you, you're looking at this from the back of the machine. So I'm going to take my needle clamp and I'm going to put it up here, push it up into place like that. And then once I start screwing, you'll see this little circle, or I forget what that's called, a washer. It's like a washer. And once I tighten this, this should hold the needle clamp in place. So I'm just going to turn. And with my left hand, I am holding my needle clamp up. And I'm just turning. And I feel it. And it says do not over tighten, but I want to make sure that it's in there. So yeah. Okay. So that little washer is holding the needle clamp in place. All right. So it says a special note, all screws should be sufficiently tightened to support their function, which I did. But it says, however, no screw should be over tightened. All right, did that. All right, so step 3, with the needle top screw A installed from the back side, which I've done. Finger tighten, needle clamp, screw B, which is right here, the screw on the side of the needle clamp. That's screw B, and then back off enough to insert a new needle. So I'm going to turn the machine around. I'm going to enter a new needle, put a new needle in, and let's see how it goes. All right, so let's thread this. Honestly, oh, wait a minute. Let's put the needle in first. But I'm going to say this. I don't feel most secure with this. It just doesn't seem like that washer in the back is holding it tight enough. But we are about to see. So we're going to put our needle in and we are going to tighten it. Yeah. I'm not feeling too secure with this, but we're gonna see. There's my needle over button. Get it back to the middle position. All right, so I am getting ready to thread. And I'm not going to try the needle threader just yet. I just want to get this in here, get it threaded and see if it's going to work. Installing this, I just don't feel like it just doesn't feel really secure, the needle clamp. All right, so let's go ahead and try and sew something. Oh, I don't have any don't have any bobbin in here. All right, so let's get some bobbin thread in here. It's working. We shall see. It's working though. All right, so the next test, it's holding up in there. Okay, so let's see if we're able to use the needle threader. Okay. Well, sometimes I have to play around with that. So let me just rethread this manually. But it worked. I guess it's working. I guess the true test will be when I get back to sewing on this machine. The reason why I feel like it's not secure is because the little washer on the back that I talked about, it it just seems like the washer on the back needs to be a little bit longer to, and why am I having such a hard time threading this? It seems like the washer on the back of this needle clamp needs to be a little bit longer to hold the needle clamp in place. Off camera, what I did is, it took me a couple of times to actually get the washer in the right place, and screw it so that it fit perfectly on the needle clamp and to hold it in place. I just don't feel like that washer is holding it completely in place where it should. So that's why I feel like it's not secure. I feel like once I start really sewing, that it may, I don't know, it just seemed like it may just fall off. So, but we'll see. But I love this machine for mending, and that's when this machine, like, really, it goes fast, and that's when my needle started falling out. But this is the replacement for the old needle clamp. This, I'll show you the old needle clamp that I have that came with the machine. I have it all in tape right now, but this, if you see this one, it no longer works. Well, it's no longer being sold. This needle clamp right here that used to go on here, it's, if you search for it online, it's not, it says not found, item not available. So again, I'll link the eBay seller that I bought this from. It was $58. And this needle clamp, or the needle bar, is a, I believe it's a round. Let me double check. It is, I believe, yeah, this works. This needle clamp that we have on here for this machine, and again, I have the Topaz 25. It says this system works on a round solid needle bar. So if you get a little confused when searching, this needle bar, it's a solid round needle bar. All right, so I hope this helps. I'm also going to be posting another video on how to, like, I'm going to actually be showing you the back of the old needle clamp and how to tighten it when it starts to go bad. But if you see it start to go bad, I'm going to say go ahead and buy the replacement, this one right here. And again, I'll link it in the description. But we'll see, and maybe I'll post an update to see if it's going to hold up. All right. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, all that. Thanks for watching.